All right, let's get started.
I like it.
Yeah, I think. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! All right. Good morning, everyone. Glad you guys are happy Lunar New Year. But by the way, hey, who can guess? Who can guess? Who can guess? Is that real or AI?
AI.
Is that real AI?
Asking, so now maybe.
Right. Is that really own that?
Maybe.
It is a hanbok. It's a Korean traditional hanbok. Oh, good. You know.
So it's real? What?
Is it? Is it? Is that? Yeah. Who thinks AI? Who says real?
But by the muscle, but it is real.
Muscle. Okay, then in that case, it's real. That's real. No, it is not real. That is AI. That is AI. Take that. But hey, that's pretty cool. When Sonia said that, I just
What was the prompt?
Sonia made it, and she sent it to me, and I was just dying laughing. I was just laughing. So, okay, so it is Lunar New Year. So here's what. Before we get into the meeting, here's what I want to know. Or quiz you, true or false? Okay.
False.
And then you can answer. True or false? It's Lunar New Year, so there are some things that are considered bad luck. Tell me, is this true or false? Is this good luck or is this bad luck? Sweeping or taking out the trash? Who says bad luck? Who says good luck? It is bad luck. So if it's trash day at your house, that's your excuse. Sorry, honey. Bad luck.
It's today. It's today.
Okay. Good luck or bad luck?
I think it's today.
Cutting your hair or your nails.
That's bad.
Bad.
That is bad luck. Washing your hair.
Bad.
Bad luck.
Start looking like Howard Schultz.
Okay. Breaking dishes or glass
How long? For how long?
for the day today. No, this is Lunar New Year. Because Greek, I mean, you might want it. Breaking dishes or glass. Good luck or bad luck?
Oh,
Bad luck. Okay, how about this? Hey, when you go home, okay, I don't know. I may have to tell Sonia, my wife, arguing or use negative words. Good luck or bad luck? Bad luck. I'm gonna tell Sonia, no arguing today. Just let me sit on the couch and watch TV. I'm just kidding. I'm giving her a hard time. I hope she's not watching this. Black or white? Is that good luck or bad luck? That's only in certain. Huh?
It depends on your zodiac.
Depends on your zodiac, yeah. And it all depends on the specific Asian culture. Well, how about this? This is only in some regions. Eating porridge for breakfast.
Good luck. Good luck.
Considered bad luck. It's connected with poverty. And here's the best one. Dustin will appreciate this. Lending or borrowing money. It's, don't tell anybody, guys. That's the one. Just today. Should not give any pre-approval. No approval on notes today. I'm just kidding. No. All right, wins. What are some good wins you guys got? We had a lot of rain yesterday. Pretty fun weekend, though. It was nice weather. What are some good wins that you guys can share? Alicia, first.
Sultan brought an escrow with the Bible to his escrow company and his family. So,
let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Good. Karen.
We have 2 listings closing this week that have been the listings from hell. Like multiple,
Wow.
like one of them.
Bad luck.
Escrow. The other one, we had issues with the building and whatever, and it's finally gonna close this week.
All right.
It's like, oh my God.
Nice work. Nice work. If there's anybody that can handle it, it's got to be Karen Anderson, right? Yeah. What else? Any other good wins? Good conversations, good appointments, good closings, good things happening personally, just outside of business. You got one, Keon?
You sure? Yeah. You need one to escrow this weekend.
Yes, Keon. May-ish, so you guys know, he's her new assistant and just opened escrow over. So tell us about that. What happened there?
It was good. First open house, or technically first official open house, and it was the second family that came in. They fell in love with the place. That was pretty big, and they put in an offer and an escrow officially. Yeah.
Yeah, good. And one thing you were telling me though, Keelan, I think this is interesting to know. I mean, Keelan was pointing out though, like I was like, okay, so house and tell me a little bit how Uni interacts with clients that come into the open house.
He's incredibly charismatic. So as soon as the client walking on the dot, she's like making them laugh the moment they enter. So it was really nice to watch that as an expert. Like,
Yeah, you're watching so many years of experience. So she's not just being a tour guide, right? That's what we always preach. You're not in an open house just to be a tour guide. People know that that's the kitchen. You don't have to say, here's the kitchen. They know. They can figure that out. So it's not just being about a tour guide, but connecting with people.
And she called me on the line with a couple of questions from some clients through. And so I just want to reiterate for everyone that I'm as far away from you as you are away from your phone with your prospective clients and any questions you have while you're hosting your own houses.
Yes, and you can ask Dustin anytime about lending questions, all that. I mean, easy. He's super fast with responding, so I love that. And you can also ask him about the carpooling later. it's pretty funny. Any other wins? Any other things happening? What else you guys got? Anything else?
It's light enough after 5 p.m. now, so the can start running again after work. So I went for 2 runs last week.
Awesome. Running is good. Running is a good thing. Good. Love that. I love to hear that. Awesome. All right, we got a couple new listings that came on the market. Natsuko, she's on a roll here in Torrance. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 843 square foot condo listed at 610. That's a beautiful looking property. Steven's got 3815 190th Street, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,300 square foot house for $695. And Cindy, can you tell anything to note about this?
Yeah, this is a great little starter property for someone. It's a fixer. But with the townhouse, there are no shared walls. It has its own yard, and it's in Torrance. We're asking $695, and it has a lot of potential.
I mean, $695 in Torrance, guys. That's pretty darn good. And then open house this weekend? Last weekend. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, we've got some closings this week. Maureen, 6,800 at Rancho Palos Verdes, dual agent. How was the entire chicken? You ate the whole
I
chicken.
had my and other than that,
You did that.
yeah, went well. Nice picture.
Good. Congratulations on that. And Stephanie also closed in San Pedro. Look at the sky in that picture.
Oh my God.
AI.
Is it AI? I mean, I say you look at stuff in the house.
Cute day.
It's beautiful, perfect day. Needs and wants. Are you guys looking for any properties? Anything that you guys have for as far as buyer needs or upcoming listings, upcoming things? Yes, Maureen.
What I'm looking for this buyer, under four, but it has to have a pool. A view would be nice, and it needs to be Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, Hollywood Riviera, or parts of Granada Bay and Malaga Cove. They're under 4, and it has to have some square footage. It could be a fixer, but I need a pool. Definitely a pool. If they sell her that, she will then we'll put the and if you have somebody now, let me know. It's in Manhattan Beach. It's a 2-story. It has 5,200 square feet. It has an elevator. It has a view. Manhattan Beach in area 146, and it also has a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. And that would be under 4. So that's it. I am probably getting this listing. And the only reason I'm not going to say where it is, she's looking at something in Minnesota, so I'll know by Thursday. But she definitely is going to sell her house eventually, but maybe not next week. But it will be in the Peninsula Center, it's gonna be 2099, and it's 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a pool. So
Nice,
that'll come up.
nice, love that. Awesome. Yeah, Zoltan, go ahead. You have a lot of the voice.
Yeah, okay, I have a upcoming listing in West Hollywood, it's a 2-bed condo, just under 900 square feet, so pretty small, but still has 2 bedrooms. Haven't been there yet, so we're just, it functioned as a rental, if anybody has investors interested in a condo, then talk to me and we can connect the dots.
Where is
Awesome.
West Hollywood, do you know?
Harper.
Harper?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Price and HOA? I don't know it yet, yeah, maybe next week.
they get a lot, very high rents.
All right, anybody? You know, the needs and wants, want to just pitch a special listing, something that's been sitting on the market or something, or anything like that? I have a condo coming up, I'm probably gonna be listed early next week in Rancho Cucamonga. You guys wanna, everybody way out there, right? Condo, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. This is low 700s. If you guys are interested, how about downtown listing that's just sitting? Rancho Cucamonga, where is that? It sounds far, doesn't it? Just the name of it? Yeah, you gotta just look east, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just go east. Yeah. Yes, another
I
one.
have one more, which is really a pre-announcement, but if anybody has clients interested in custom homes and Woodland Hills, I'm working with a builder, so we're just acquiring the land, so it's like kind of a sale at this point, but we're gonna start pre-selling the custom houses in March. So if you know anybody who's interested in Woodland Hills, custom design built houses.
You know the cross streets?
The cross streets,
In Woodland Hills.
it's. I'll tell you.
Price range?
Probably in the 3s,
Really?
yeah, it's gonna be probably 3,500 square feet,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Zoltan is crushing it. Zoltan is.
Yeah, and if all goes well, there's gonna be 5 of these, but.
Woo!
That's
It will go well. It will just don't cut your hair today.
Yeah.
Don't think like trash. And don't argue with any. Don't piss anybody off.
And don't talk to Dustin.
And don't talk to Dustin. No loan approvals today. And it's all gonna happen for you, okay? All right. Grant. All right. Let's welcome Grant. We got the title thing going out.
Thank you. Don't share my screen, that's okay. Sure forgot to mention, good luck for Chinese New Year's opening prelims with Fidelity. Now.
Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah. Good deal.
It's the best statement you have, so, good to see you all, everybody, just have a few updates for you. The first thing I wanted to let you know, I should have a webinar out, I know some people have asked. About that Farming Here platform that I did a webinar on last week. I'll have the recording up, so I wanted to edit it, make it a little bit easier for you all to view, because initially it's like an hour long, so I'll be cutting it up, giving you a little bit easier time of understanding application of what to do for you. But just a reminder for those that have not seen this before, I really want to get all of you set up on this and get using it, comfortable with it, etc. It's an amazing resource for your business, whether you're researching individual properties and wanting to search, who owns the property, how long they've owned it, generate comparable sales, etc. Great resource for you to be able to do that. You can search by property address, owner name, etc. Even if you're out and about, it helps pinpoint all the properties around you. So let's say like you're door knocking in a new area that you're not familiar with, it'll find you all of those properties that you're around. You can click on any of these and really deep dive super quick. So if you're out with clients, you have this on your phone, you can really look like an expert in a couple of seconds on a property that you just saw for the first time. And then the nice part too about these, of course, you can always make them really pretty for your clients. So in a couple of clicks, you'll have pretty nice cover pages like this, all of the information you might need for your clients about what a property profile is. And then of course, nice snapshots like this. So just really quickly, a couple of clicks, who's on title, how long they've owned the property for, the breakdown of that property, and then even nice parts like estimated value. So you can really shine. And then on the farming side, this is something that I really want people to start using as well. This ability to start really reach out to new areas that you might not, be reaching out to already. So I know we have our past clients here of influence, but let's say you wanted to start being the well-known name in coastal San Pedro. Really easy for you to create a new list, get all the information you might need about these farm or property owners here. The other really great part about this is being able to filter your farms. So let's say you really wanted to start talking to people that maybe own a property in this coastal San Pedro area, but maybe they don't live there and they live out of state. I can click on that, really easily see all of the 8 properties now that are non-owner occupied in that area and start reaching out to them. So a great resource just for smarter outreach. And one thing that I wanted to mention too, is I think especially like last week, Richard was talking about, just finding ways to talk to like 10 new people a day, pretty much. I thought I just would touch on some of the farm filters within the system that can really help you do that every single month. One of those would be purchase anniversary. So any single farm that you create, it's going to tell you who purchased their home in this farm area in this current month. So I know we had that salesperson from that Cutco knife company that said some crazy stat of like, 10 people forgot their realtor or remember their realtor in 2 years. This is a great way to slide into that position of being the realtor that they know, saying happy home anniversary, you've owned this for 5 years, etc., and let them know about that. Other good groups would be investors. Those are people in an area that own 2 or more properties. So a really good way to start finding people that are investors, transact more often than, once every 20 years, for example. Like these are people like Sultan's clients who are buying 2, 3 properties, selling them over time, etc. Other really good ones would be time to move. These are people that are most likely to sell based off sales stats. And then this one, which I'll talk a little bit about today, owner 55 and not in the trust. This is a new farm filter within our system that is amazing for positioning yourself as high value realtors, estate planners, etc. What this will help you find are people that are 55 years of age or a farm that own a property, but they don't own it in a trust. So the first way you can really position yourself in the state. So I noticed you don't have your property in a trust, the consequences of that, avoiding probate, all of those good things. The second thing would be, of course, 55 years of age or older. So Proposition 19 eligible homeowners. So a really good way to reach out to those people. And for those that didn't really remember about Proposition 19, I just wanted to do a recap for those that maybe haven't heard about it before. Anytime you're talking about Proposition 19 with homeowners, you just need to have a good awareness of the assessed tax value. That was something we talked about a couple of weeks ago, the difference between assessed and market values. But anytime you're talking to homeowners that really want to take advantage of Prop 19, those are homeowners that want to maintain their assessed tax value. So just have an awareness of the difference between the assessed value and the market value.
You said Prop 19?
Exactly.
Yeah, what's Prop 9?
Did I have a typo in there?
No, it could be, but I doubt it, because you don't make things like that.
Oh no, Proposition 19. But maybe I put one in there.
Here, I'm gonna Google it right now.
I know there's a Senate Bill 9, which is like lot splits. That's what allows you to like split a residential lot into 2. Senate Bill 9. That's the one I know of. Awesome. Okay, so I wanted to make Proposition 19 a little bit easier for people. We won't do a deep dive today, but we completely revamped the feature card on our website to help you and your clients have an understanding of what Prop 19 is for them and how it can better help them. So if you go to our lunatitleteam.com website, and we have this feature card here called Understand Prop 19 Benefits that you can go to or share with your clients. So for here, if you go to our full guide, give them a nice calculator that they can go to for Prop 19 tax savings or for inheritance savings as well. So if you have someone in the Palos Verdes area that's inheriting a property for their grand, so a great guide to share with people. But even better too, what I wanted to announce is now you can have these calculators on your own websites as well. So before I was having you send people to our websites and use our calculators, but now if you wanted a Prop 19 calculator on your website, you can do that. So I'll show people how to do that today after in our AI command class. But now you could have something like this on your KW command website where let's say I wanted to have a nice Prop 19 calculator on my website. I'll show you how to make something like this on your command site. We have information about 19, they can scroll down and then you can plug in our Prop 19 calculator right onto your website as well. So that'll be the case for homeowners that are 55 years of age or older for inheritance. So stick around. I'll show you how to put that into your website moving forward. So that's it for today. Any questions?
Sorry, can you go back to that?
Yeah, of course.
I think this is really worth pointing out. We all know, RPV, right?
Oh,
I didn't say it. But did you see that stat?
Oh,
50 something percent.
I think it was 50,
I've been checking that out because I am.
yeah, 59%.
59%. More than half of RPV homeowners are Prop 19 eligible.
Mhm.
That is pretty wild. I mean, that's a great touch point that you can just send a card, send a letter. You're gonna get a 59% chance that that letter is gonna be in the hands of someone that's eligible for this.
Exactly right.
And we are planning, I mean, thanks for that contact. So we are planning on a probate class.
Oh,
Would you guys be interested in a probate class?
yeah.
Yes, it's good to know probate stuff too. So we're planning on putting that on the calendar too as well.
Awesome. Very good.
Awesome tools.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll be here afterwards. We have our AI and command class. So I'll show you how to plug this on your website and you can be that Prop 19 expert. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, don't miss that one. Good, thank you, Grant.
You were right about it.
All right, upcoming events. Just like Grant said, right after this, we'll get together right here, AIKW command class. It's gonna be really important. I'm seeing more and more agents are looking at command as a real leverage tool. And I think it's important to just really look at it that way on how you can make it. I'm telling you guys, it's the improvements are great. Oh, just within the last few months. So it's really good. I know they're gonna roll out a whole lot of new things too for family reunion as well. But that class today, Momentum Day, coming Monday, we're gonna get here. I think we're gonna be talking about escrow this Monday, so don't miss that one. And then Thursday, tomorrow, I'm gonna again. I always try to put in real life case studies, real life scenarios. I'm gonna talk about negotiating.
Day after tomorrow.
I'm sorry, the day after tomorrow, Thursday. I'm gonna talk about negotiating your buyers that are selling their home but want to buy with the contingency of selling their property. I think it's one of the most misunderstood and misnegotiated things. When your client selling their property and they buy another one, but they want a contingency to, protect themselves. All right. So I want to promote this a little bit. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8:30 a.m., we have dialogue practice. Now, I would love to see more KWPV agents on here. Now, I look at sales this way. If you want to close transactions, number one, you got to be out there. You got to have the connection. You got to get the leads. You got to be in front of the people, the buyers, the sellers, the investors. Yourself where you're getting yourself in front of people that are willing and ready and able to buy or sell. Agreed? That's number one. Once you get in front of people, though, what needs to happen? You're going to have the conversations. So how confident are you with the conversations? How confident are you handling the objections? How confident are you with knowing what to say? How to say your body language, your tonality, everything, your facial expressions, all that matters. And here's how I always saw it. How many of you guys open houses? You guys have done open houses. Is it easy setting up signs? It's a pain. It could be a pain. I don't know. Maybe people enjoy setting up signs, but generally speaking, it's not that fun. Okay, door knocking every door, you're putting all this work into it. You're trying to, canvass your full call for the open house. All that. I always looked at an open house. When I show up to an open house, I better get an appointment today. My goal is set on getting an appointment today. So if you're doing all that, you're positioning yourself in front of buyers and sellers. You want to make sure that you have the tools to get the appointment. And this is where we work on it. We work on skills, we work on objections, we work on all this stuff. Karina's been on there pretty consistently. What are your thoughts, Karina? Has it been helpful?
Actually, I used to really fight scripts with Richard, but I say it openly, I don't like scripts. But the way Richard has the class and it's conversational, it makes sense. It's not, it doesn't feel scripty. It's more like you're more human. So.
Yeah.
I can say that, like, you remember when you said, like, I told you that who told me I want to think about it? You remember?
Yeah.
This conversation, and like, oh yeah, I have a script for that, and I started telling Richard what the script is because I go to the practices. So it's actually like it sticks with you if you just repeat it over and over again. And You might think it's repetitive, but I don't think it got repetitive for me, and I went to quite a lot of them, so.
It is repetitive, but it's
Yeah,
through
for a reason.
and recursion and the reciprocation of something in you where you become a master at your craft.
Yeah,
It's all narrative.
just definitely just don't drop them.
Well, my son, some of you guys know he plays baseball, and I'll show him clips of Dodger players like during spring training, and they're fielding ground balls. So if you guys know what that is, it's like batter hits the ball in the ground, boom, 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 and then all they're doing is just, and they're doing that over. It's literally things that my son did in elementary school. They are still doing the rest of this on a professional level. You're talking people like Mookie Betts is literally just fielding ground balls again and again and again. So regardless of whatever level you're in, I think it's always helpful just to get the repetition in so that when you have the opportunities in front of you, you've got a buyer, you've got a seller in front of you, you know exactly what to do to get them a contract, get an appointment, or just extend the contract. I think a big key actually is no extend the conversation. You ever have people that are just like, all right, okay, awesome, yeah, great, thanks, yeah, okay, cool. You ever get that? People want to leave them knowing how to extend the conversation. Do that by asking really good questions.
I also think that anytime the conversation goes perfectly, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That if there's not a discovery of some objection or some concern, then you didn't dig deep enough, and be cautious.
Yeah, no, you guys, how many of you guys have no show? People just show up. Oh, come on, I've had a ton of those. I've had a ton of those shows. And what I've learned is, you guys know my peak of emotion, right? You gotta get the appointment, you gotta close up. A lot of times we try to close here and it was just too easy. Like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll meet you tomorrow. But we didn't build that emotion high enough to get the appointment. And that's usually when you get the no-shows or you get the cancellations. I had a cancellation this past Saturday. Nice. All right. So join me on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Super easy. I give you everything to read. And you just go into the breakouts and you just do it with the product. You read. Ignites. So today it's capture leads with open houses, just like what we were talking about. So make sure you register for that. 3:30 and 6:30. I think these are great classes to leverage. Scan that QR code. A lot of it's talking about Command and Canva and technology. Tomorrow, for those of you that want to go to the PVPR, we just drove by the Roy Cindy pointed it out. Looks like a really cool place. Called the La Venta Inn. That's tomorrow, 11 to 2. Anything you can share with us, Michelle's not here, but anything you know about this? Talking about?
Y'all should be there. Sport.
Yeah. Food. I'll be there, so I'm excited about that. Family reunion. We're leaving this weekend. It's this weekend. This weekend. For those of you that aren't going, the following week we are going to have a panel of the people that went to family reunion. Richard Schulman, our regional director, will also be here. So come by definitely. But we're still going to have our team meeting next Tuesday. The team meeting is still happening. It'll be a great team meeting. Do not miss it. Even though we're a family reunion, we're going to have a great team meeting here. Okay? So don't miss it next week. We're all clear? Team meeting next week. Next Tuesday. All right. Oh, before we get into this, so we don't have a slide, but here's what I want to actually, can I just include something in here real quick? The staff and I, we've been talking next month, in the month of March, and we're going to plan on doing a 30 for 30 challenge. I know we throw this 30 for 30 thing around, ESPN and all that stuff, but I've done this with my team a couple times, and it's 30 videos in 30 days. So you're going to shoot video content for 30 straight days. We're going to have some guidelines. We're going to have scripts. We're going to have things that you can use. Can I share with you guys what happened this morning? And this is really exciting. So 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, we went to one of our listings, Fullerton. Eric, agent on my team, were like, hey, let's shoot some content. So we go to this listing. I'm filming myself. It was owner occupied, so we didn't even want to bother the owners. We just filmed it outside. We didn't even go inside the home. So you can go to these listings and hey, right behind is 123 Main Street. Let's talk about it. And what we did is for this one, we wanted to point out what it could cost for a buyer to purchase this property. How much of the down payment, how much on the monthly payments? We basically outlined the math. Where did I get the scripts? Yeah, I just went on to ChatGPT. I want to shoot, I'm a real estate agent, I want to shoot a real estate video. It should be no more than 2 minutes long. And these are the points that I want to talk about. Make it nice, make it very I wrote things like make sure it captures attention right away, make it very punchy, and you know, all these things. So that was my prompt. Comes out with the script. I mean, I sort of read it, sort of didn't. My whole thing is, you know, the easy way to remember scripts is you record yourself, and while you're driving to the shoot, you just listen to it over and over again, and just repeat it over and over again. And I don't end up doing it word for word, but we shot the video. Yeah, it is. And you texted me about it, and think about it, and this is really good. Well, this morning I got a call or a text from an investor client that I've had for a long time, and she says, "Hey, I'm connecting you with my her housekeeper, right? She's interested in this. I showed her this video. Can you connect with her today?"
Yeah.
Video content. It's that simple. So I know some people say, "Oh, well, videos don't, you know, it's fun. I get the likes and I get the comments, but I'm not really getting any business from it." Number one, it takes consistency. Number one, it takes a few. You got to do a lot more because a lot of times if you're just doing these like once a year, twice a year, it's not showing up in your algorithm.
So I'll share something there.
Yeah.
Just in line with that is that I've been sharing on my condo listings that I have listing and the buy. And I got there's a buy transaction and the Hollywood upcoming West Hollywood condo. It's because my friend called me and said like, "Hey, I see you've been doing condos, so you're gonna be a good agent for me because I have a condo listing upcoming." So you share on social that I
Love that.
back at you.
So thank you for bringing that up. And so you got to keep doing this. You got to get.
And I didn't even know that he was following me.
Yeah. And so that's why I think the 34-30 idea is great. Here's why. It's gonna put you with consistency. And when you consistently post it, you're gonna start showing up on people's algorithms. You're gonna start showing up on people's feed. You won't show up if you do it once a year or once every 6 months. You will not show up. And the key is you want to put in the work, but you also want to show up on people's feeds. Yes? I mean, one video, one buyer, is it worth it? It's totally worth it. We're gonna have some giveaways too.
We need more diversity. There's ugly people. Not a special.
Okay, you scared me there. I say these are ugly people. Come on now, so it's like bad luck. But are we guys in for it? 30 for 30 on your social media. It's all gonna be reels. 30 reels for 30 days.
Wow. That's hard. That's really hard.
It's incredibly hard. There were some, I was in my living room, like ready to go to bed. I'm like, I got my video today. And I just had to pull up my phone and I just had to film something real quick. And you're gonna have a few of those. That's okay. The key is this: you're not gonna have 3 runs. You're gonna have some strikeouts, you're gonna have some walks, but you're gonna have 30 at-bats. Oh, I like that one. Not gonna have 30 home runs, but you're gonna have 30 at-bats. I'm excited. Spring things right around the world championship Dodgers. Okay.
Is it about real estate connected or anything?
Great question. Yeah, we're putting rules together. So actually a third of it should not be related. I think that's 2/3 or a third of it, yeah. We'll put out the rules over the next, and we're gonna do giveaways too. And it's gonna be a competition. 30 reels, 30 days. Who anybody already interested? Excited?
Yeah, try.
Oh, it's gonna be good, guys. You guys all have like this is your video equipment right here. That's all right.
But the good thing is, even if you fail the challenge, you're still gonna win.
You're still exactly.
For family reunion, if you're not going, there's a way to watch, right? Because Gary is gonna be talking.
Yeah.
You pay like and you.
So what we're here's so
I'm just so interested in what he's gonna say.
so we might purchase it, but we don't purchase it yet because there's a live version, and the live one's gonna be at 5 a.m.
That's into it,
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Cause it's Gary's on stage at 8 AM. We'll be, well, she'll be there. She'll be there. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. But to answer your question, we'll try to, if you guys get the digital version afterwards, so that we can watch the recording. We asked during one of the growth calls, hey, is it gonna be a recording afterwards? We're still yet to find that out. So,
It'd be interesting to see what he's in relationship to real estate too, because he has said, anyway, it'll be.
he's pretty spot on with a lot of the things that he talks about, and so we'll have all the slides and everything. Yeah, we'll share the following week in our recap.
Oh, I just received an update from MLS that they're gonna have to remove all photos of the primary after closing.
All full photos with that?
From the MLS, all photos will be removed after closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the primary, which is kind of a crap for CMAs like all.
Actually, that's not what it said. What it said was that because so many people are asking now to have the photos removed for privacy reasons, that the MLS is gonna start removing them all from the IDX site, but they're gonna stay on the MLS for the purposes of commerce and CMAs.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, and so we represent the buyer, we always try to ask for it, and then sometimes they don't go, oh no, we can't do it anymore because it's already listed at close. The case where now you fill out a form or write a letter to the MLS and request it. But that's good to know. At least we get
Now, because they're doing.
exactly. Is that for all listings? Even I wonder if it's everything historical too. Well, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that you
It
can?
gives us an advantage this way, so thank you, Karen, that's.
Yeah, I mean because they're seeing what's in your house, like they see the layout. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. Weird. Okay. All right. Awesome. Hey, moving on to this, what I think would be really important for us to know is for everybody to just really in-office staff. I'm incredibly proud of our in-office staff because they can provide so much value. I think this is one of the things that sets our company apart from a lot of the other companies out there, or cloud brokerage or whatever you want to call it, or even brick and mortar brokerages that don't have staff that really make it clear what they offer our agents. So I'm going to introduce to you guys Paige Anderson. Come on up. Let's give her a hand. Our Market Center Administrator, our Director of First Impressions, Heather Yabaka. Let's give her a hand. And our in-house escrow officer, come on up. And then we get to meet them. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Okay, so here you guys can pass that around. All right, so we'll just kind of go down the line here. Paige, share with us a little bit about your background.
Well, I was born and raised here in PV. I got into real estate. I graduated college in 2018 from Chung, the major in business and real estate. And my now mother-in-law Maggie, who also works here, she introduced me to Keller Williams. I began assisting her and our lovely TC Robin. And in 2019, I got my broker's license and I started selling alongside Maggie. And then about 2 years ago, I was interested in like the side, the office side. The position for MCA came up here, and so then I came up, and I've been here ever since.
Awesome, let's give her a hand. You studied real estate at college. I mean, that was just a minor in real estate. The only other person that I know that has that, or some sort of degree in real estate, Gary Keller. There you go. There you go. All right, Heather, how about you?
Also, was born and raised here in PV, and I went to school, got my degree in environmental science at Santa Clara University. Then back in college, and I started working for the D'Amico team, just doing little things that they needed helping out. I got a little bit more involved, and then the front desk position opened up here, and I felt like I was a good fit for it. And having been at the office for a couple of years, I already knew how things worked, so I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm really enjoying it.
Good. One thing great about Heather is she can do all all of you guys in golf and tennis. She can beat all of us. All right.
Unlike these two, I did not grow up here. I actually was raised in the Antelope Valley, Lancaster Pondville, if anyone knows where that is. I was blessed to be able to move here about 5 years ago when this job opportunity opened up to run the escrow office here. So yeah, I mean, that's how I ended up here. That's my background, and I'm grateful. I started escrow at a pretty young age. I was still a teenager, and I've been doing it ever since.
Well, there you go. While teenagers are playing video games, she was opening escrows. Come on. Come on. How many of you guys have had the cake pops in our office? Has come sometimes. That is Alicia. And I'll tell you right now, cake pops are really hard to make, aren't they?
They can be, yes.
So if your escrow officer can make a cake pop, you better believe that they can close escrow. All right. Good. Well, let's stay with you, Alicia. And what's your favorite part about what your job entails?
Honestly, the people. I mean, really, it comes down to not even just you guys as my agents, because you're the first ones I get to speak with, and you're the first ones I'm interacting with, but even the buyers and sellers, the lenders, every piece of the transaction, it's really unique, and everybody has a different story, a different reason why they're doing what they're doing, their passion, what they do. Whether it's a first-time home buyer or a seller who's having to sell their home because they lost their parents. Stories and people is probably the favorite part for me. Really just, being human with that and not just treating it like a transaction.
Yeah, no, I love that. And it's a human element definitely in this business. And tell us a little bit about what your everyday duties, like what is it? What does it entail? Just an overall.
There's a lot of things. So overall
It really is a lot of small things.
There's a lot of small things we do. But overall, it's basically being that neutral party between everyone in the transaction. We're kind of like a hub or a home base where everyone communicates with us and through us. We make sure that the funds are held safely. We're making sure that things stay on track with being on top of buyers and sellers. We're completing their paperwork for us and for title. We're also completing paperwork and making sure that they're staying on track for the loan, and preparing recording documents. There's a lot of things, so it does not get too detailed. It's really just central hub to keep things moving in all.
Thank you. And Heather, what are some of the things and ways that you help agents? Like, I mean, what can an agent, leverage for their everyday business?
A big part of my role is connecting you guys to the resources that can help you. So any questions you can ask me, and I will do my best to either help you with that myself or connect you to the resources that you need. My part of my favorite part of the job is kind of like checking things off. If you come to me with a problem, like I want to solve your problem, and that feels so good to, help you guys and solve it. But we have, so many great sources here, and so that's a big part of it, is helping. And then other things are around the office, helping you with printers if something's broken. Come to me if you need help making, like binding something using any of our machines here. I can help with that. And answering questions, getting you to the right people. If I don't know the answer, I can connect you with Paige or Richard or whoever else can help. Yeah.
It's a truly unique position. I mean, if I could compare it to, a hotel concierge, you're new in town and you're not familiar with the city, you're not familiar with anything. Can we compare that?
It's hard to say that list of my role. People come to me with so many different questions and so many different things they need, and which is what I'm here for. So never apologize if you ever need me to help you with something. It's my job to help you with whatever you need. Like escrow. Yeah.
And that's a priority. That's a priority, guys. It's they're here to help. So keep that in mind. Don't feel like, oh, I don't know if I should ask Heather for this, or she's never gonna feel like you're being a burden. Make sure how many of you guys have never asked Heather for anything? Shame on you. Yes.
One thing, I made a comment to her, like, made a comment to Heather that I didn't know how to do Google reviews. Cause I always did the Zello thing, and the next day on my email, I mean, she listened to me, the next day, she had all the directions on my email of how to use Google reviews, and I was just so like, oh my gosh, you know, I wasn't asking her directly to help me. No, but she like listened, and it was really helpful, so I appreciate everybody, but I appreciate.
Also kudos, I remember when struggling to print my Christmas card labels. Heather came to the rescue and she did it in like, I don't know, 2 minutes.
Right.
It was formatted and the right way, and yeah. Christmas cards went out on time.
She's here to help the unks. With technology. Keon, you know what's on top, you know what I'm talking about. I have a teenage son, so I know what's up. What's up. All right, Paige, how about you? Tell us a little bit about your overall duties and how you help agents.
My duties, I do kind of a lot. I'm here to help you whatever you need, but I also do the financials, the accounting, basically the operations of the office. Then of course, my favorite part is paying you guys. So that's yeah. I see you guys work so hard every day, so then I love being able to like you guys for it, and that's about it.
Yeah, no, it's a joy. It's a joy. I mean, and I can understand that too. I mean, you're a little bit more direct. Here you go, like you can do that. But I mean, for us all, to see you guys closing, and to see you guys work hard and that payoff, it's man, there's no feeling like it. It's just like you handing keys to your clients. It's a great feeling. I love it, love it, love it, love it so much. Well, Paige, let's stick with you. So, I mean, let's go a little bit more personal. What do you do outside of this place? What do you like to do?
Outside of work, I really like to walk. I like to do Pilates. I really like reading. I hang out.
Favorite book?
Oh, favorite book?
Putting you on the spot.
I would say right now it's like a little sci-fi series, fantasy series. Last year for my birthday, my sister read this book series called Fourth Wing, and she thought I would like it, so she bought me it for my birthday. And my sister, she lives in a different state, so we read books together. So that's our current favorite. Yeah, and they're still going, and they're making a TV series out of it and stuff. So it's a fun way to still be able to do something when you don't have the same state.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's cute.
Love that. But Heather, how about you? What do you do outside of work?
My main hobby outside of work is knitting. I love to knit.
Will you make that sweater?
I made this sweater and I made this sweater. I knit all the time. That's my biggest hobby.
Well, there we go.
I also love gardening, and now that it's, like I said, it's getting better, after 5 p.m. I can go home, work on my garden a little bit, and it's starting to be spring, so I'm starting my summer seeds now. So vegetable gardening is a big thing.
So favorite thing to eat out of your garden?
Strawberries.
Oh,
They're so cute, and usually there's 2, so I'll get it to like one of my parents and we'll cheers. You only get a couple at a time, so yeah, big bowl of strawberries. Share one strawberry.
You can slice them into like cake wedges. It's a little.
Yeah, the sharing is the best part too, because it's like if I have a strawberry by myself, it's kind of, but getting to share in my crops. Other people. Yeah, love it.
Love that.
I'm extra large. It's for the other one.
Awesome. Okay, Alicia, how about you outside of work? What do you do?
Well, I have a 13-year-old son, so a lot of my free time I spend with him. And we do motocross, that's his passion. He says he's gonna be a professional motocross racer, so we spend a lot of time at the track on the weekends. And he loves surfing, so when he's not racing, we're usually at the beach and he's surfing, which is great for me because I like laying out in the sun. It's beautiful here. and then baking. I know a lot of that, but that's my creative outlet is baking. I just love it. I love creating things. I like baking like pies, but I like baking things and decorating them. I think it's more decorating them and making something unique. So those are my passions. And one day I rode horses again. That's another thing I absolutely riding horses. I rode horses since I was 9 years old, and then I had a child, so I traded my horses for a child. Yeah, really expensive. Both. So yeah. A little bit about me.
Good, love that. I mean, any questions for these ladies that you guys have about their lives, what they do, what they can help you with in your business, anything?
Who's making flyer? Open
Oh,
house
flyers. How can we help agents with an open house flyer?
I do have a template for flyers. If it's a like last minute, Friday night, I can put together a flyer for you for your open house. But a great resource that I showed a couple meetings ago is Scott Leroy Marketing. They have so many more flyer templates, and I can give you instructions for how to do that, but just give them a day notice or a day or two notice. Just fill out the information on their website, and they can make you really beautiful flyers for just sold, open house coming soon, anything. But if it's like Friday night, you need it immediately, I can put together a flyer for you. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And not just Scott Leroy marketing, but we also have templates in Command and Canva. Right? You guys have, KW and Canva has a partnership, so a lot of stuff in there. So Heather how many of you guys have gone into our Canva templates? If you haven't yet, Heather can definitely help you connect. If you've already have a Canva Pro that you've been paying for, you want to connect it to KW so that you're not paying anymore. Yeah, she can definitely help you with that, and also she's like, she'll too. Good. Any other questions for these ladies on what they can help you with? Yeah, Rocio.
I just want to say a comment. I think all three of you guys are incredible.
Yeah.
It's very good about your personal life, not only that smart, but you're beautiful inside and out.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we're glad.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're very, very lucky here because look, there's so many brokerages. They're all over the place, and some of them have a full staff too. They have a full staff. They got this, we got this, we got that. We can do this for you, we can do that for you. I mean, I hear it all the time. Really, when it comes down to it, is you want to be around good people. You want to be around people that care. And I always think about this documentary I saw about restaurants. If you guys social media, you guys know I love restaurants. I love eating out. I love eating. And I just remember a comment restaurant that the chef was saying they're saying the biggest difference about this restaurant is you can tell that they just care. They just care. It's not just about cooking the food. It's like they actually really care. And I think that's a big difference that we actually really do care. We look at all your guys's, we look through the roster, we see what you guys are doing on social media, and we really do care. We get super excited when we see the progress that you guys are making. So I think it's great. Anything else? Any other questions or comments for them?
Yeah, I have a comment.
Yes.
Having been somewhere where we didn't have of this, I have to say that it's absolutely incredible, and the attitude or feeling of servitude. When I first came to Keller Williams 18 years ago, Al told me, that the state is here to serve
Yes.
the agents. He actually used the word servitude. And I remember that all these years later, when I was here for that brief time, these guys went out of their way to not only make us feel welcome, but to solve every problem, whether it was a key, a fob, an extension cord, like whatever it was, it happened. And it's very nice to have that support.
I remember that, yeah, and again, kudos to these ladies too, because they have never lost sight of that. It is, and that's comes from the top down from Gary Keller. It's leadership in Keller Williams. It's all about what can we do to serve you guys, and that's what we're here for. Leverage them, call them, email them, let us know, and including myself too. Let us know what we can do to help you guys. I mean, yesterday I drove out to a listing because the garage, we had one of our agents there, she was showing the property and the garage door got stuck. And it was raining. And she had to close. I was trying to walk her through a FaceTime. I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm like the superhero or anything. I just jumped in the car and I went over there. And I drove there, closed the garage door, but we would all do the same. Like we would all do the same and just go out there and so it's even all those little things and whatever we can do to help you. That's what we want to do. All right. All right. Thank you, ladies. That was fun, wasn't it? I want to give just a quick shout out to. So on your tables or at your seats, hold on, Alicia.
Oh.
You've got this.
I know, there's
Here.
You want to tell us about this?
Just wanted to share something, a little token of going to, the new year and lunar new year, if you will. So the little horses have a horse on the back, scratch it off, or you're not gambling if you scratch it.
Oh.
And we could carry with you.
So a little scratcher.
Yeah, it's a scratcher, but not a gambling.
Oh.
Has a little fortune. Yeah, we just wanted to share something with you. Keys or no, carry with you to remind you of this one.
Awesome. So go ahead and scratch that, and then Michelle here. So Michelle, we just want to tell a little bit more about this.
Rain Shine tomorrow, 11 to 2 at La Venta Inn. We are having our installation of office, including Buck and 3 of us here at KWPV, which is awesome because we have the biggest representation on the board.
Yes.
The maximum representation. So I think we need to keep leadership strong, the culture strong, and show the rest of the realtors and the brokerages on the hill who we are, and hopefully you guys come. Like I said, we're kind of like making contingency plans for the rain, but unless you bought the 135 ticket, you can't park on site. You're gonna be parking at the church. I can give you guys that address if the board hasn't emailed you, because we have a shut. Because there's only 3 parking spaces at the venue, unfortunately. I'm not gonna double park people, so just to let you know, unless you have that premier ticket, you can't park at the venue, you're gonna have to shuttle. I mean, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Or Lyft and Uber.
Yeah, or Uber, just ride share is like what we recommend, honestly.
Yeah.
But La Venta's gonna be beautiful no matter what, and we're gonna bring our president for this year, and it's gonna be great. A lot of sponsors, a lot of fun stuff. So come and network with people that you're gonna be writing offers on their listing. If you want to know these people, you guys. Different vendors that are sponsoring, because these are people you might want to create in your business, because they're really to help you, and they're coming out big time with like a lot of things they're doing. So.
Yes, get to know the agents in this area. So that's it's very, very.
And we've already sold 71 tickets as of last Friday, so I'm trying to get us to that 100, but like it was a little last minute with the event, so hopefully you guys, if you still want to come, there's tickets still available, so hopefully you are.
Awesome. All right, thank you. Let's take a quick selfie. You guys don't like to hold up keychains. Hold up more keychains. I'm way the port. Okay, do we have everybody here? Okay, so Maria and Mary, Maureen, can you guys squeeze in just a little bit? All right, I think I got everybody except for my forehead. All right, 1, 2. All right.
Hey.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
AI and KW Command right here, right now. Come up to the front.